What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Morning Brew podcast.
Brew in the afternoon.
The Morning Brew in the afternoon. But we'll post it in the morning for you guys, though, so you can watch it on your way to work. Like we said last episode, if you guys want any topics or questions discussed on here, go ahead and send them to the email. We'll post it with the video every time we post the video.
Yes.
We did get some emails. We're going to discuss those emails today. And let's go ahead and get it started. What's going on with you, Sarita?
Well, this bug is on me today.
Yeah, that's one thing we got to fix. We got to get a trap in here.
Trey needs a bigger beard to catch more flies.
Yeah, yeah, I got a fly stuck in my beard, or a mosquito when we was about to start the show. So how's your day?
Good. I just started it.
Yeah. My shit has been ass already.
Why?
Because I got damn near all the way here and realized that I didn't even have the keys for the place to get in. So I had to turn all the way back around. Go.
You must have been early.
Yeah, I was going to get here like 11 because
okay.
I had to put those arms on. But I was honestly about to text you like, I'm not doing this shit today. I just had to fucking.
Oh, you was gonna flake again.
I was. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because the heat was getting to me already. The heat was getting to me. Like I had to install those. I was like, man, another day. But no, I felt like we needed to get this episode done.
Yeah,
because
I've had a couple people ask me.
Yeah. The other one did pretty good. So felt like we needed to get this episode done. We kind of been, I don't want to say slacking because we just been busy as shit.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, it's life. Yeah. I don't want to put too much pressure on it because then,
right? Yeah.
I don't want to feel like, you know what, maybe it's not good timing. But
yeah.
No, we gonna work it out.
Yeah. But you guys know we got lives too, and we try to do these episodes as frequently as possible, and we're going to do them more frequently. It's just Sarita's got 5 kids, so.
Damn, you just gonna put that on me like that?
Go ahead and pull your mic closer to you.
I do have 5 kids.
Yeah, there you go. She got 5 kids, man, but it gets busy and she still makes time. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like it's been a couple times where I've been flaking out and I ain't got no kids. So, but it's been for like video stuff and birthday parties. Like I swear, if you ain't got nothing else going on, a birthday party
Trey be like, I'm available,
up.
And then I'll be like, hey, can you do XYZ? And he's like, well,
yeah.
I got a birthday party.
Yeah, it never fails. If you ain't got nothing else going on, a birthday party will pop up. So, all right. So, wanted to go ahead and get it started. We want to get back into the youth sports side of things because that drew a lot of interest on the last episode.
We got some good stuff.
Got some emails from a coach. Obviously, not going to say no names. I mean, I don't know how this is going to work if the parents that sent these messages end up watching this episode.
I mean, let it be a moment of some reflection.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if the parents that sent these messages are watching this podcast, I doubt they would even want to admit that's how they was acting.
I read the messages and I was like, if someone sent that to me or my husband, it would be all bad. Like problem.
Yeah.
A problem.
And like when because I knew how parents acted when it came to youth sports, but some of these messages are just like
they're off the charts.
Yeah, like
disrespectful,
psychotic. Like you should be in jail type stuff. So we're gonna read a couple of the messages to you that we got. So this is it's multiple parents or it's all the same one?
I think they're multiple parents.
Okay, so this is parents sending messages to coaches in regards to their kids.
Yes.
Okay, so I just want you to get a taste of how ruthless these parents are when it comes to youth sports, and just fucking I couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. I could not be a coach. I couldn't do it.
I couldn't be. Yeah. Oh, let's get into the message.
Okay, so here's the first one. I'm coming to your house right now. I don't care if you are eating dinner. Not one underclassman should be playing. Juniors and seniors have earned their time. I'm on my way, and you better answer your door. So this person is threatening to come to a coach's house and even said she doesn't care if they're having their family dinner. Like how much more disrespectful can you get?
top of the line.
Then to go to somebody's home.
Elite level disrespect.
Yeah.
I mean, that I feel like this parent, not lucky, because I don't want to. You do something like that, or you say something like that to the wrong person, and it's going to be all bad. Like, that is just.
She hasn't ran into the right person yet.
She hasn't run into the right person yet.
That's one of them people.
Crazy.
That's one of them people that get told you need your ass beat one good time.
And what were you gonna do?
Yeah,
like, so you were coming to her house to do what? On that type of time with that attitude.
Yeah.
And not that. There's an appropriate way to go about it. If you're really upset with a coach, request a meeting. You can behave like an adult, and talk through what your concerns are. But coming to somebody's house, no regard for her family, her kids, her time, like just literally gave 0 Fs.
And you don't have any clue what that person could be going through in their life right now, either,
or how they gonna meet you when you show up. Because you came to my house.
Because I'm telling you right now.
It's crazy.
If a mother, and this is why I wouldn't even put myself in that position. I'm telling you right now, if a motherfucker threatens me to come to my house and they say it's not even a choice, they're coming anyway.
And you better answer.
Yeah.
The door?
I'm going to answer. And I'm not calling the cops. I'm not worried about nothing. But if you're coming on that type of time, like you said.
Right.
Then you got what you got coming when you get there.
You might as well just say, like, put your sneakers on and be waiting outside, because we're going to square up. Like that. That's how a lot of people are going to receive that message.
That's that tone. And it's like.
It's just crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I can't believe an administration would allow parents to treat a coach like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't imagine my spouse, how he would respond. Yeah. Knowing somebody's on their way to our house with that type of tone. I could, that
you can only expect a coach to remain cordial to a certain point. When parents start threatening to come to a coach's house,
crazy,
and saying things like, "I don't care if you're having dinner." Okay, well then you're about to get this ass beat then.
Yeah,
because I'm not doing that, bro. Like if we're in a school setting, you know, I'm in the middle of my job, because that's with any job. Like you got to carry yourself a certain way. If somebody pisses you off, you can't just go off the deep end.
You have to be professional.
Snap. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm at home,
right,
in my personal life
with my family,
and you're bringing that nonsense to my front door,
over with.
You got what you got coming.
I couldn't imagine.
So let
us know what you guys think.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
I'm blown away.
I mean,
that somebody would, like, a parent would behave like that and not have any. First of all, there's zero self-control. There is not a single thing that could have happened.
Not that bad.
That would have prompted that level of response from a parent.
Never in this life is somebody not starting that serious, bro.
Because
never.
Underclassmen were playing.
Yeah, no. And that's what we talked about last time. Like, it don't matter what fucking grade they're in. If they're the best player,
the best kids are gonna play.
Listen, your kid got a 3-4 year head start and they're still not good enough to start. They should probably not be starting then. You know what I'm saying? If you got a head start and you're still not good enough, then hey, you had your chance, buddy. Go sit down.
You should probably just take it on the chin.
Yeah, let somebody else have a shot. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else have a go at it.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that.
That shit's wild.
All right, let's get into the other ones.
Next one. I'm demanding a meeting. My kid doesn't need to grow. She is going to be a senior. 2 minutes after exiting. Oh, my bad. 2 minutes after exit meeting at the end of a season, telling a girl we can't wait to watch her grow. So I'm assuming the coach said that she looks forward. She looks forward to seeing the girl grow.
Yep. With the end of the season exit meeting, that was the thing. They look forward to watching your kid grow as an athlete, as a player.
And the parents somehow twisted this into being a bad thing.
She doesn't need to grow. Is she a professional athlete?
Why would you even think that saying your kid doesn't need to grow is a good thing? Like players in the NBA and NFL still need to grow.
Just that, to me, that's just picking.
Yeah.
We don't like you for whatever reason. We don't like you. We're going to pick at pick whatever we want. We're going to twist it. We're going to turn it. We're just going to make your life hell.
You're right.
Because we don't like you.
Yeah.
Crazy to me.
Yeah. Because if you're going to nitpick about a coach saying they want to see your kid grow, then you're going to find anything and everything to be mad at the coach about.
This sounds like a damn good coach to me.
Yeah. Because why would you want your kid being coached by somebody who doesn't want them to grow? You want the coach to just let them remain the same?
I just can't even believe that we're still.
This is sick.
We're
it's
behaving
sick.
Like this.
This
like
is disgusting.
I can't. I'm blown away.
This is fucking disgusting.
If I didn't know this coach, I would probably be like, this is made up. Because no way would grown adults behave like this. There's no way.
Yeah. Yeah. Next one is, I want to talk about why you told my kid leaders finish in the front. You are out of line. She is a junior, not a senior. I honestly can't. This shit is just so far-fetched. Some of the shit that they're complaining about.
It's
like
so
it's literally
laughable, dude.
It's literally a coach being a coach.
Leaders finish in the front. Period. The end. That's not even like original.
She's literally. That's the thing too. Like she's considering your kid as a leader.
Pushing your kid, holding your kid accountable, teaching them these leadership skills that are only going to help support them in their adult life. Yeah. Clearly their parents don't have them.
That's like a player being made a captain of a team and the parent complaining about their kid being made a captain. Why would you make my kid a captain? You know what I mean? Like that don't make no fucking sense to me. I don't even understand what they're complaining about at this point.
Picking.
I would honestly be for coaches having immunity for real. For like real shit. Like I think that there should, I don't even know how they would do it. Do some fucking act or law or whatever it is, giving coaches immunity for whatever they might say to parents, because these parents just talk to them however the fuck they want. Crazy.
Just top of the line disrespect.
And you're not giving these coaches the leeway to be able to coach. Like they feel like they have to. It's really hard to put together a game plan to win a game and a fucking plan to please a parent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't mesh.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't
Winning
mesh.
just has to be the focus, period.
Yeah, it doesn't mesh. I'm so fucking sick of you being mean to my kid. She told me you told her she needs to be a leader. She is a junior. Let the seniors lead. It's bad enough she only plays three rotations and not 6. Nobody cares that we are undefeated. You shouldn't even have this job. Nobody cares that we're undefeated.
You shouldn't even have this job?
What the fuck are we complaining about?
What are we talking about? I can't even take you serious. Like
no.
These people are absolute. I just want to point and laugh at them. Just
nobody
like
cares that we're undefeated. Why are you playing this fucking game then? If you don't care about the record and you don't care about winning, then why the fuck are you playing?
I just can't. Like I can't even.
Ridiculous. These are parents telling a coach that they don't care that the team is undefeated, and in the same sentence saying that the coach shouldn't have her job. So you just acknowledged that the team has not lost a game, and then right after said the coach shouldn't have her job. I think that qualifies you to have the job.
Stop pushing my kid. Stop holding them accountable. Yeah. Stop making it hard for them. Stop making her better.
Yep. Set my kid up for failure in life. That's all I care about.
Let her half-ass. Mm-hmm. Let her be probably toxic in a way to the team, because we're going to reward somebody for not working as hard, for not being in that leadership role that she should be in. I can't wrap my mind around it.
I can't comprehend this shit, because that is dumb. That's dumb as fuck. Like that is so dumb.
And like the emotional immaturity of these grown people is blowing my mind.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Having some camera troubles that we have to keep on stopping for, but you guys ain't gonna know that because I'm gonna cut this shit out. All right. You fucking beat her up mentally. She says you keep telling her where to hit. Let her do it herself. I'm going to the superintendent and you're going to be fired. You suck. Whoa.
We're talking about the same coach from the same team who went undefeated.
Yeah.
She sucks.
You keep telling her where to hit. Let her do it herself.
Isn't that literally
what
the job of the coach?
That's what a coach is.
Don't do your job. Sit down.
Yeah. Don't do your job. We're not here to win. The most important thing is that my kid gets to play every minute of every game.
And don't hold them accountable. Yeah. And they're not leaders.
Yeah. And
don't make them be leaders.
Yeah. And don't let them grow neither.
Right.
They're not supposed to grow. We're not here to do that. We're here to watch him, whatever sport we're playing. We're here to watch them play the game by themselves. That's it. Matter of fact, shouldn't nobody even be starting on the other team neither. Put everybody on the other team on the bench so she can just hit the ball to her fucking self. That's all we need to say. Because that's how crazy it's got.
This is how ridiculous it sounds.
That's how crazy it's got. So if you sit here and say, let her play by herself and make sure the other team sits all their players on the bench too, that doesn't even sound crazy because it's in the same field as some of the shit they're saying already. Wow.
Wordless.
Wow.
On a podcast.
You have no idea how to coach volleyball, yet this coach went undefeated. Night before state final.
They're in the state final. She has no idea how to coach, but your team made it to the state final.
This was the night before the state final. This parent said, you have no idea how to coach volleyball. So she's just getting lucky, apparently. There's no reason my kid shouldn't start. Continues to bash other kids. Like, what are you bashing? What are you bashing? Because it's the night before the state final. They're undefeated. What do you have to say bad about these other kids? They're obviously doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're doing it to a high level because they're winning and they're not losing. This is just sick, bro. Like, she literally just wants everybody to come out and watch her kid hit the ball to herself. We've got to that level of insanity.
Like that's what this is. It's just complete insanity. That even if you did think these things, even if you thought them, the fact that you said them like out loud and shared these ideas with someone, couldn't stop yourself, just had to, is it just top notch idiocracy to me.
Yeah, idiocracy. Stupid. It's just dumb. It's
this person's a moron.
Okay, next one says, what do you mean they practice 5 times a week? This isn't travel ball. And don't expect me to help with food or line judging.
This is a high school program, by the way.
Yeah, and this is parents throwing a fit. Like, don't expect me to help with food or line judging. It's
giving toddler.
I don't even know what line judging is, but
it's where you hold the flag and say if it's in or out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that shows you how much I don't know about it. That sport. We need to talk now. The high school girls told my kid when she was working out to keep going and don't cheat yourself. And now she doesn't want to go back. What are we talking about, bro?
It just keeps getting
What
worse.
are we talking about? It
keeps getting worse.
Sarita, what are we doing here?
I don't even know. I honestly, I'm having trouble even continue to talk about this because I just can't even,
Let me read this to you guys again. This is a parent of a child on a team sport, and this is what she's complaining about to the coach. We need to talk now. The high school girls told my kid when she was working out to keep going and don't cheat yourself. Sounds like great advice to me.
Yeah, it sounds like other kids being good teammates.
Yeah, being good teammates. And now she doesn't want to go back. Tell your kid to stop being a fucking pussy. Okay? Tell your kid to stop being a pussy and to go back because all they're doing is being a good teammate and telling her not to give up.
Oh, my goodness.
They're telling her not to give up, and that's what she's doing. Can you talk to the girls about their choice of words? No. I'm going to tell them to say more shit like that.
They're just not going to be ready for life.
No.
These
hell
kids
no.
are not going to be ready to get out there in the big bad world and they're not going to be prepared to overcome challenges.
Because what are you going to do the first time they go to their job and the boss says, you're not doing this right? Just keep working at it until you get it right.
Yeah, we're going to be here to support you. We're going to be here to encourage you.
They're going to go run back to their mommy at 35 years old and say, my boss told me to get better at my job.
They're just not going to be equipped with the tools.
These are the kids that are going to end up at home in your basement, not wanting to do anything, not wanting to work because you told them that it was okay to give up on everything that they ever started just because they got their feelings hurt. In all actuality, this ain't even nothing that should hurt your feelings.
Right.
This is just kids being good fucking teammates.
Doing literally exactly what they're supposed to do.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. If you're one of these parents that is saying this shit, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Shame on you. Yeah.
You should probably check into a fucking psych ward, honestly. Because this level of idiocracy is beyond me.
It's mind-blowing. Yeah.
Beyond me. Good Lord.
Welcome to
good God.
To youth sports.
My kid has no confidence because of you. She hit 4 balls out, but so did others. She thinks you hate her. I'm calling the principal and we need to meet.
Here's one thing that I will say, because it's not like I've never sat down and it's not like I've never had a conversation with one of my kids' coaches.
Yeah.
Rule number 1 is we don't talk about other people's kids.
Right.
If I have a gripe about something or a question about something, or there's something that I feel should be happening that's not happening, first of all, I'm not attacking the coach personally.
Yeah.
And second of all, I'm not going to go talk about somebody else's kid.
Oh.
Other people's kids are off limits.
Yeah. Like and all this shit is not even real problems. But we'll say hypothetically, if you have a problem with the coach, then bring it to the coach, discuss it with the coach,
Hash
whatever.
it out, move on.
But it should always be off limits to talk down on another kid.
Yeah.
That should always be off limits. Like, why do we need to talk down on another kid to try to make a point that your kid should play more?
Right.
Like, you can just say my kid deserves to play more
for XYZ reason.
For XYZ reason. None of them reasons should be because another kid doesn't deserve to play, you know?
And that's not your call.
Right.
If you felt that was your call to make, you should have applied for the job.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like they should have like a fucking little trial period where they can do the job and see how you can't please everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't please everybody and still win.
Imagine being the person making the decisions. That's not easy.
No, hell no.
Especially when you know it doesn't matter what decision you make. Yeah. These are the kinds of comments that you're going to be faced with regardless.
And I very much doubt that these coaches are making these decisions because of personal vendettas that they have against these kids.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I would probably hate your fucking kid if you were talking to me like this. Like, if I didn't hate your kid before this, I might now, because
there might be some
their
backlash.
Mom sucks. You know what I mean?
Which I think maybe that does.
I'm not going to blame the kid.
That it doesn't, but I highly doubt that happens often.
No. Like, it's just okay. And the last one. I won a meeting 5 days before the new season starts. Why didn't she get MOAC honors last season? State runner-up. Why didn't she play back row? How are you getting her better? This program is so toxic. She's not playing this season if she doesn't play all the way around. So it's just threats.
All right. So, and I don't know like volleyball that well, or, you know, I'm playing all the way around, whatever. That's not my area of expertise, but, I'm so fatigued with this.
Yeah, I'm fatigued.
This is just...
Is that what they call it? Fatigued with this shit.
This is absolute, like, this is the best delusion I've ever seen displayed, ever.
I just really hope that people are hearing this and they're getting an idea of what coaches deal with. Because
and just know that there's not very many people who agree with you. Like, you're not going to bandwagon this behavior.
No.
Everybody's laughing at you.
Yeah.
You got to stop. You got to stop.
Yeah, that shit.
You got to stop.
And their kids are soaking this up too.
And now she doesn't get to play?
Yeah.
because mom was mad about the coach's decision, so now your kid doesn't get to play.
When the parent does this, the kid thinks that it's right, and it's not.
Correct.
It's the complete opposite of what's right.
Yeah, the examples that we're setting for the kids when we do this are just
instilling terrible examples.
Not good. Yeah.
Terrible examples. Okay, guys. So I told you guys that we were going to do emails. We post our emails with every video that we upload. It'll be posted with this one. We did get a couple emails from some anonymous people, so we did want to bring those to your guys' attention today and talk about those.
We will. These are the topics we had today.
Yeah, these are the topics that we had today. Let me find them real quick. Okay. All right. So the first email that we got from anonymous, they said, "Do you guys consider talking, flirting, and liking other people's pictures on social media as cheating? Why or why not?"
I talked to so many people about this.
Yeah, I know.
So many people about this.
I know. Well, so when you talked to people about this, what was the majority gender here, or was it kind of evenly split?
The first conversation, I think the majority was female.
Okay.
But from like way different age ranges.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty broad market research.
What was the overall consensus that they had?
So many people were like, this is cheating.
Okay.
And I was like, really?
Yeah.
I reading that, when I read that, do I think it's, so in my mind, there's like a line.
Right.
There's appropriate.
Yeah.
There's a line.
Yeah.
And then there's inappropriate.
Right.
And liking, commenting, and flirting on social media, a lot of people said there needed to be some more context for that. Like, is it something that happens, like it just continues to happen? Or did he just like one picture with a girl? Like, what the biggest thing that we got was like, well, what if she's like on the beach, she's in a bikini, and your dude likes the picture? And I'm like, all right, that's sitting on the line of inappropriate.
It's on the line.
Like,
it's on the line.
We'll have a conversation about it, but cheating?
Yeah. Cheating is that's a very intentional
cheating.
Like, you went above and beyond out of your relationship to do something that you knew damn well wasn't. Because when it says, do you guys consider talking, flirting, or liking other people's pictures as cheating? Flirting, I feel like in today's society, a lot of people confuse being nice with flirting.
Yeah, that's
like, or just talking to people with an upbeat tone.
Yeah.
Or being nice to them and not being a monotone asshole. I feel like they consider that as flirting.
Yeah, so I said that last night because I had this conversation last night, and I was like, I consider myself like not overly social, but a social person. You talk to me, I'm going to talk to you. I like to banter back and forth. That's my personality.
Yeah.
Would somebody confuse that as like me cheating or being not cheating, but me being flirtatious?
Yeah.
I guess it could be interpreted like that, but that's to me where it becomes kind of confusing when you start like reading into shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree. I don't think that liking, commenting, and even being a little flirtatious online is cheating. Is it inappropriate? Would we have a conversation about it if I felt like insecure by that? Yes.
But full blown cheating.
Yeah, I just don't think so.
It's kind of, and I think, because like you said, with the people that you talk to it about, I think context is super important.
Yes.
Because I think also, depending on what your job is, could have a lot to do with that also. Because if your job, in your case, is selling things to people.
I'm talking to guys all the time.
Or performing a service for people or some kind of customer service, then your job is to be nice to people and get them to like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it can be very easy to misconstrue what is flirting and just trying to get someone to like you so that they buy something off of you or they hire you to perform a service.
In sales and service, relationships are rapport and relationships are the difference between getting paid and not getting paid.
Yeah.
And I probably have a different perspective on this too, because the bulk of my husband's business is female.
Right.
So he's with women all the time.
And they're squatting and
like
that.
in some positions you probably wouldn't be in outside of a gym.
Booty shorts and everything.
Stop it.
He in there spotting them. Get a little lower.
No, stop. He does not do that, by the way.
No, they don't do that. They don't do that. I don't want y'all to not go to the gym.
Look at Trey.
Bad promo.
But I do feel like I think I'm at an age now too where I'm not insecure at all about, and I'm not suggesting that people who said it was cheating are insecure.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But my mom brought up a good point because I was talking to her about this. She was a part of that conversation. And she said that in a lot of cases, like past relationship trauma, your past experience are probably going to influence what you view as inappropriate or cheating. So I think there's a lot of like variables to make this question hard to say yes definitively or no definitively.
Because it's so every situation is so unique.
Yeah.
Because in that situation, like your mom said, someone could have been in a past relationship where the same things were going on and they brushed it off.
Right.
And then come to find out it was actually something bigger.
Right. So then in their next relationship, they just have zero tolerance.
Yeah, zero tolerance for that.
So that's why we're seeing like wife. Maybe that's why we're seeing like wife and husband have the same Facebook page. That still cracks me up. Like I could never do that.
And I think that it's important when you do get in a new relationship to
talk about those things.
Talk about those things, and don't hold your new significant other responsible for what your past significant other did. You know what I mean? Because if you go into it already thinking that things like that are going to happen, then you're just manifesting that into your relationship. Like you're putting that bad energy in there. You're treating them bad because you think that they're doing something that they're not doing just because somebody else did it to you.
Right.
And it just doesn't help the relationship at all.
No. Yeah, I agree. I think for me, it's not cheating, but
because at the end of the day, and I've always said it, like if somebody is going to cheat, they're going to do it regardless. So instead of sitting here stressing about it, worrying about it, trying to stop it, following motherfuckers around on the GPS and shit like that, like it'll come to the light eventually. You know what I mean?
That came up too in the conversation.
What? Oh,
the location.
Yeah.
Like tracking.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that? Do you and Magali? No.
I mean, we probably should for emergencies because I've heard people doing it for like emergencies. Like if somebody gets fucking kidnapped or something. I mean, I'm not going to get kidnapped, but.
You sure about that?
But if she got kidnapped, you know, it'd be nice to know where the fuck she was, but I don't know. But like with that though, like it's a unique thing for every situation, I think. And I just think it's, like I said, if somebody's going to cheat, they're going to cheat. It don't matter how many times you stop them from cheating.
That's how I feel.
It don't matter how many times you stop from cheating, no matter how many times you follow them around, catch them up. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually they're just going to do it because they want to.
Yeah,
you know
I'm not going to like put a bunch of energy into making sure my person doesn't cheat. Like that's their responsibility.
Right.
If you cheat, so be it. Then
because the way motherfuckers be talking, bro, like social media, the way people just can't keep their mouth shut, like eventually I'm going to find out.
Eventually.
It might not be as fast as I would if I was digging through text messages and following you everywhere and shit like that. But none of that's going to stop you from eventually doing what you want to do anyway. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I mean, we kind of got off the topic of whether or not we consider it cheating. I don't consider those things cheating.
I don't consider it cheating.
You know what I mean? And it also could play like if they're liking people's photos online. What is your past like with that person? What is your history like with that person? Now, like if it was an ex and you're liking their photos and shit like that, then I'm kind of like, all right, you know, y'all already had an intimate relationship. You know what I mean? So at this point, I kind of feel like it's disrespectful to ours to do something that could potentially rekindle that. Because they might, even though you're innocently doing it, they might take it the wrong way. And then they might reach out because you like their photo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might be inviting a response from that person.
And then you're dealing with temptation.
Yeah.
And then it could be considered flirting because you don't want to be mean to them. But then at the same time, you're talking to an ex. So it's like.
It's too messy.
It's
like,
messy shit.
And I mean, you know, I shared a kid with someone prior to my marriage. Right. So we have communication and that I think we have a good relationship. Yeah. I think.
But that's important though. Like you guys have to.
It's not like all the time either. So, but I mean, like that's a part of it too. Like if you have children with other, I don't know. I just feel like you got to be super secure. Yeah. And I'm the type of person, if my husband does something that I don't like or I don't understand, or maybe I'm just like, all right, this is bothering me. I'm not really sure why. Right. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Let me see what your perspective
What are your boundaries? Yeah. Here are my boundaries. Here are the things that might trigger me. Like, what are those things for you? So many things I believe can be worked out through like transparent communication. Yeah. And if I say to my husband, hey, this thing is bothering me. Like, I don't like when you X, Y, Z. Yeah. It's up to him then to be like, oh, all right, cool. I'm not going to do that. And then that's that. Yeah. So that's why I don't think it's cheating. Because cheating, I have a much lower threshold for. Yeah. Like, I'm not, there are some things we're not going to sit here and talk about. Yeah. There's just nothing else to say.
Yeah. Like, if you're, because all of these things seem like a bunch of stuff that would happen over the internet. Mm-hmm. Cheating to me is like something like you took the initiative to go see this person in person. You know what I mean? You're leading them on in a physical and mental way. You're making them think that you guys have some potential future together. You know what I'm saying? It's like with this stuff, and your job has a lot to do with it. Whatever you do in life, you know what I mean? Like, a big part of what we do is on social media. Yeah. And you can't just tell somebody, hey, my fucking, my husband thinks that we got something going on, so fuck you in this house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I'm very grateful that I don't have a guy like that.
Yeah. And I don't get the vibe from either of you that either one of you guys remotely are insecure about what each other does. And in a position like you where you're selling houses, like if I was the guy, I'd be like, fucking flirt with him a little bit. Get some more money in the household. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
I do not have to, but it has come up and it's been appropriate to like go to lunch with my client, or clients. Yeah. Who are male and talk about, hey, here's our plan. Here are the things that we want to do. Here's how it needs to work. Like to strategize to make deals come together and go well. Yeah. But that's why I say, like, I feel fortunate in that sense that my husband is not bothered by those things, because it would make it really hard for me to do a good job.
Have you ever had one of those? Have you ever had one of them fucking haters like see you out on one of them lunches talking to a client and run back and tell Bryson, like, I just seen her on lunch with some random guy? No, you had that shit? You ain't had that shit? Man.
Or if they have, it never got back to me.
He didn't even give a fuck to even say nothing to you. He's like, she just
it would take a lot. Like, it would have to be something that he didn't know. And we talk about, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's nothing that he doesn't know. Right. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess that's a part of it too. Like, how secretive are you in your relationship? Because I could see how if the communication's kind of bad, you already got some troubling issues, and then on top of that, you're doing some of this stuff. Like, that's just a recipe for disaster.
Because then you start adding 2 + 2 and shit. And I mean, the other email that they had was, how do you feel about sharing your location with your significant other? Do you guys share your location?
We do share our location.
Yeah, but I'm sure you guys probably have your kids share their location too.
Oh yeah. Right? We all like can see where each other's at. But it was kind of funny because I said I didn't even know I was sharing my location with Bryson. Right. Like, I didn't know that. Yeah. But before I would be like, no, I'm not sharing my location with you because, and this is kind of funny, but Bryson's the type, like, he doesn't like confrontation. He doesn't like when he and I are not gelling. Mm-hmm. So, like, if I'm mad, I want to, like, be able to leave and go get a coffee and go to my girl's house and talk shit about him, and he don't know where I'm at.
See, that's
like, in
petty,
my mind,
bro.
it is.
That's petty.
It is. So that would be why, like, I didn't share my location, but I didn't even know I was sharing my location with him. But it doesn't bother me. I like looking at where he's at because he's all over the place. He coaches. He's at the gym. A lot of times our schedules change abruptly throughout the day. Yeah. Because I might have a showing that came up, or he might have a coaches meeting afterwards or whatever. Yeah. So I like checking to see, oh, he's over here. I'm about to go drop my kids off because now I got to go, But nah, I don't mind it.
We don't share our location, and honestly, I wouldn't even know how to do it.
How to do it?
Yeah, I've never even looked into it.
I also started coming around to the idea more because in real estate, there's a lot of times where I'm meeting up with people in houses that are empty that I've never met before.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like, you don't realize it, but real estate's kind of dangerous. Like, we get emails all the time about people, like, men who are trying to lure female agents into, like...
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah. And, women have been assaulted.
You showing this motherfucker the basement. Next thing you know, you tied up in the basement.
Seriously? No, I mean, yes. There
crazy.
Have been instances where there are people, like, emails will go around the brokerages, like, hey, if you get a call from this guy, don't go.
So you guys don't, like... When you're going to show a house to somebody like that, like you guys don't go and like, because I know you didn't for our house, but if you guys are able to, do you try to go in like groups of 2 so that shit like that don't happen?
It's recommended, but the reality is that you might not have a lot of time to do that, or you might not have somebody's available to go with you. It's
yeah,
it's recommended.
But it's crazy. You got to a point in society where you even got to think about shit like that.
Oh yeah,
can't even go show a motherfucker a house without being worried about them having a fucking plan.
Yeah,
But like, I wouldn't even know how to share a location. But when I sit and think about it, it's like I wouldn't need to share mine because I mean I tell her everywhere that I'm fucking going anyway before I leave. And if I don't, she'll ask me. Yeah. So it's, I mean, she might, because like I said, if somebody like tried to fucking kidnap her or something, it'd be good to know where she was at.
You kind of want something to tell the police.
Yeah. But in every movie that I've ever fucking seen, though, it's like, that's the first thing they do is take the person's phone, throw it, and then fucking they go off. But at least you would know the last place they were at.
Right. You kind of know where to start.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I'm not opposed to it. I wouldn't even know how to fucking do it. Like somebody would have to show me how to do it in the phone because I don't even know how to do it.
Super easy on Apples.
Yeah, I would assume so. But I don't know. I guess it's just something that I never thought of until I got that email, honestly.
Yeah.
But hey, if you guys share your location.
Yeah, let us know. Do you guys share your location? Why or why not? Unless you're somebody who's like infamously known for cheating, then we know why you don't.
Well, yeah, we know why you don't share your location. You out here getting a little nitty gritty with it.
Nitty gritty.
All right, so a couple things I sent to you on Facebook that I wanted to talk about. There was a report that said humans are naturally born with just 2 fears: loud noises and heights. Every other fear is learned through family, environment, and culture. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's true.
So you think everybody is just born with fear of heights and loud noises?
Yeah. I mean, you don't know enough to be, well, you don't know what to be scared of.
Yeah.
Until somebody, like, think about it. What are the things that, like, creep you out the most?
Spiders.
Okay, but why?
That's the thing. I don't fucking know. I feel like I was born afraid of spiders.
Nah.
I don't feel like somebody taught me to be afraid of a spider.
Somebody said, oh, a spider, and like got all weirded out. Or somebody was like, kill it, a spider. I mean, that I don't think first of all, you don't even know what a spider is when you're young. So how would you know to be scared of it? But I think like a lot of the fears, like I don't like taking showers when I'm at the house by myself. Well, there was a movie about that. Yeah. Or like, what would you do last summer? Or what did you do? Or I know what you did last summer or whatever. Like people... You're scared of the things that people tell you or teach you, even in indirect ways, to be scared of, other than like startle reflex things.
So you think the only fears is loud noises and heights?
Yeah, true fears that you were like born with.
Yeah, maybe so.
Like,
maybe
are you scared of serial killers? Well, why? Because you heard about them. Are you scared of the dark? Yeah, because I watched this movie and it creeped me out ever since. Or,
well, I mean, you could say the same thing about heights too, though. Like, I'm only afraid of fucking heights because I seen somebody fall off a skyscraper. Like,
you saw somebody fall off a skyscraper?
No, I didn't. Oh, but I'm saying that's what you could.
Are you okay?
That could be your excuse. I mean, 9/11, they was jumping out of the fucking skyscraper. So
then now you're scared
because I mean, like, if you don't know,
your plane crashing.
if you're going by the theory that you're saying, like, you don't know, then you don't know what's going to happen if you jump off the skyscraper. You've never been taught about gravity. You don't know that you're going to be sucked. You don't know you can't fly.
I don't know. I just
like and a loud noise, like if it's loud music, people like loud
but
music.
I feel like when you're born, there are like natural reflexes that babies do.
Yeah.
Like they're startled by loud noises.
Yeah.
They're startled by like movement. Like they have this. It's literally called a startle reflex.
Yeah.
So like to be like innately born with something.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Because it's a natural reflex that you grow out of, but then you become scared of other things too. Mm-hmm. That's my theory. Chime in.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Let us know if there's anything that you guys can think of that you would consider a natural fear that you would be born with, or let us know if you think that heights and loud noises is the only natural fears that you're actually born with. And this one will be interesting. What are you starting to like less and less the older you get?
People walking on my grass.
God damn, that's a good one. That's a
like,
good
why
one.
do you have? Is there not a sidewalk? Why do you have to walk on the grass?
That's a good one. I wouldn't have felt that until after you sent me, or after you sold me the house.
Man, or like when people walk by with their dog, I will watch you.
Bro.
I will make sure that you do not let your dog shit in my yard.
Let me tell you something. There's this big ass fucking dog across the road from us. And they literally just let this dog out and they let him walk all over the fucking neighborhood. No leash, nobody's outside with him, nothing, bro. Nothing. We came home the other day.
You can get a ticket for that.
And they're going to. Because next time I see him out, I'm telling. I'm calling the dog warden and I'm telling, bro. Because either you rather me do that or I'm shooting him. Because I don't play with that shit. Because I'm not going to wait. It's a big ass dog.
How's Kobe going to respond?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for him to attack my dog.
Right.
I'm not going to wait for him to attack one of us. And it might sound unsympathetic, but I'm not going to let him come over here and destroy our shit neither.
I mean, you have a responsibility as a dog owner to always make sure that you have good recall and just general control of your dog. And if you're just letting your dog roam all over the place, you have no control over it.
And so that's what I'm already like set on doing. Like, I'm going to call the dog warden. You know, we can handle this
the civil textbook way.
We can handle this the civil way one time. Next time that motherfucker's over here, he ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? All dogs go to heaven. He ain't coming back.
It's one of my favorite movies when I was a kid.
I haven't never seen it. I've never seen it.
Huh.
Probably should though. But we came home. We had just got a new patio furniture set. Came home and there was fucking. He's one of those big dogs with like the droopy faces, but they fucking drool all over everything. I think he is. Came home, there was fucking drool all over.
He was on your porch and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's way crossing
the line. They let him go wherever, bro.
That is beyond.
He be in people's backyard. Me and Shaq was in the garage cooking out, bro. He came back in the alley and started barking at us and shit.
Oh yeah, this is a problem.
There was drool all over our patio furniture, and I was like, "That's not Kobe. He don't drool like that." And just to make it clear in our minds, I let Kobe out and he went over and was like sniffing it. Like, you know how dogs be sniffing other dogs. And I was like, that motherfucker came over here and was probably sniffing because we let Kobe sit on the patio furniture. He was probably sniffing where Kobe was at and his fucking drool got all over that shit.
Might have peed on your stuff.
No, see, don't say that. I ain't gonna call a dog warden then.
You have like a ring camera?
I don't fuck with that. We need to get one.
You can get it on camera.
Hey, I'm
admissible in court.
I'm glad you said that because Richie, you said you was going to get me a ring camera.
Oh,
fucker.
Richie did say that, didn't he?
He did say that. He said he's going to get me a ring camera.
You know what? I don't think he's told another one of my clients he was going to do that.
Hey, I don't want to leave.
I use Richie a lot. Shout out to Richie Price.
I don't want to leave a bad review, Richie. But I feel like word is bond.
You got to add him on this reel.
I feel like word is bond. We'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. I ain't held you accountable because I don't think it's something that you're even supposed to be doing.
Shout out to Richie Price.
Yeah, shout out to Richie Price. Great loan officer. He just makes false promises sometimes.
Man.
I would already have that dog thrown in the cage if it was for the ring camera.
That would be extremely problematic for me.
Yeah.
But that was one of the things I immediately thought about when you sent that. I was like, oh, people walking in my grass immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like you said, like them walking the dog by and letting them stop and piss in your yard.
I watch her
like
every
that.
time. It's the same lady with the same dog. I watched her let her dog poop in someone else's yard.
Shit, bro.
That's when I started watching her because I watched her let her dog poop in our neighbor's yard and she just walked off. And I was like, oh, this what we doing?
Yeah.
Well, and she walks her dog about the same time every day.
You say something to her yet?
Nah, not yet. In my yard. In my yard, then I'll say something.
Well,
but otherwise, I just mind my business.
That's the thing. They let this dog wander wherever he wants to go by himself, and they're not outside. So how are you picking up his shit?
Yeah.
You ain't got this dog trained to just shit in your yard and nobody else's yard.
Yeah, you need
He's
an invisible
running all up and down the
something.
street. I'm not doing that. But
and
that's
a
good one.
big dog.
Yeah.
And let's just remove their dog. Maybe
Yeah.
let's just say their dog's super friendly, super playful, super nice.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how other people's dogs are.
Right.
You don't know if other people's dogs are dog-friendly dogs.
Yeah.
And that's not on the other person's dog if it attacks your dog for being in their face.
Yeah, because they're territorial. Dogs are territorial. So if your dog comes over here in my dog's yard and my dog don't like it, he's got every right to not like it. I don't like it.
Right.
Shit, I don't
None
like when
of us
motherfuckers
like
come
it.
up in my... I don't like when humans come up in my shit.
Say that.
Shit. Because, I mean, right after we moved in, too, bro, it was like every day.
People came over?
We was getting fucking bugged with motherfuckers coming over offering shit. Like, ADT made him feel... It made that motherfucker feel real stupid. Because I was like... Because you know how...
They're just doing their job. Trey?
Well, no, I was nice about it. I did it in a nonchalant, like... All right, I'll consider it, but you're gonna have to prove some shit to me first. Because you know how when they got ADT, people be having the signs in their yards and shit like that. Ain't nobody on our street got an ADT sign in their yard. Not one fucking person. He come up here and the first thing he starts trying to sell me on was, yeah, everybody on your block's got it. It's the newest and hottest security. You should probably get it. And I was like, who else here got it? Because I don't see no signs in the yard. He was like, well, I guess it's not on this block that they got it. I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
All right, see, never mind. Once you start with a lie, now I don't believe anything else you're gonna say.
Once you started with a lie, then he started with some shit like, yeah, if you get this security system, then you can get a certain amount knocked off of your home insurance because you have home security. And I'm like, all right, but the money that I'm saving on my home insurance, I'm just paying you guys.
On the security.
So I was like, so I'm still paying the same amount.
Yeah, he's got to come up with a different approach.
And it was like, yeah, somebody's got to teach you some marketing skills because you ain't. Why would I not just pay one price, get my own shit, not have to worry about it paying nothing no more?
See, when we lived over behind Collinswood, we would get all the time Jehovah's Witnesses and different like religious groups coming up, and that really used to bother me. And I would be like. Mm-hmm. If I wanted to, there's nothing wrong with like sending something in the mail,
right? Or
dropping something by and just leaving it on the door or the porch or whatever. People do that all the time. I can't stop you from doing it. Half the time I don't even know it's there until I go outside, you know? Mm-hmm. Just don't bother me.
Right.
Just don't wake up my newborn baby because you want to pound on the door and I got two dogs who don't shut the hell up when someone knocks. Man. Like that stuff to me, it just, I don't care what you're selling. It bothers me.
Yeah. Well, I hate being interrupted by somebody coming and knocking on my door. Like, the reason we got a fucking house is because we wanted privacy. And when we're in this place, this is our sanctuary and we don't want to be bothered unless you're invited over. Right. If you're not invited over, get the fuck away from my shit.
Don't knock.
Yeah, don't knock. I don't got no kids and I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't got to worry about a kid waking up and not being able to go
or
back
one of
to
my
sleep.
Kids trying to open up the door because someone's here. Like that is just, I can't stand it.
If I'm in the middle of watching the show and that shit's getting good and I got to pause it because you're knocking on my door.
And then I'm like, who's here? Like, who said they were coming? You know, we're all looking at each other like, somebody's supposed to be coming
First thing
over?
I'm thinking is the cops.
Anytime I see the cops out front, I'm like, what
I didn't realize I did. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm immediately racking my brain. Like, did I run a light? Like, did I not show up to a court or something?
I'm paranoid like that.
So am I.
I'm paranoid like that. Like the other day, I got up and I was getting ready for work, and the cops were in our alley with gloves and shit.
Oh no!
And I was like, damn, somebody planted some fucking. Did somebody throw some drugs in our?
Something?
Yeah. I thought maybe they was chasing somebody and somebody could have fucking threw drugs over our fence into our yard. and they find it in our yard, and they
you're
think it's
in
my
possession
shit.
of it. Yeah.
They think I'm the one that ran or something. Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
All that shit runs through my head.
I mean, I told you about the lady who pulled in my driveway.
Yeah.
And started taking pictures of the house. And I never respond well to stuff like that.
I'm instantly thinking you're scouting my shit because you're about to break in.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think about people that go door to door. Are they really selling what they say they're selling, or are they trying to figure out who lives in here and what's in here?
Yeah. And that's what I had to tell Magali. I was like, if it's not a police officer knocking on his door, don't answer the fucking door. Mm-hmm. Because the dude that was selling the ADT shit, he looked like a creep. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like a creep. And I was like, what if I was like, what? Because he came one time before that. I was upstairs and she answered the door, and then she just told me when I came down. I was like, what if I wasn't here?
Right.
When
and he
came?
actually was a weirdo.
Yeah, and he just had like a fake laminate badge or whatever, and it was just so he could fucking.
So I have
the house. He was in there and shit. You know.
This has actually happened to me one time. I was in college, and it was just me and my roommate.
Yeah.
And I worked I lived in Urbana, but I worked in Springfield at the Springfield Mall.
Yeah.
And so I would get home, like the mall usually closes around 8 or 9. So I'd get home late, and she did too. She worked at a different store there.
Yeah.
One night I was home. She was getting off. She came in and she said, "Did you see a guy?" And I was like, or she said, "Was somebody here?" And I said, "No, it was just me." And she said, "I just saw a guy looking in through the windows." And she was like, "You didn't hear anything or see anything?" And I was like, "No, I didn't even know there was somebody looking through the windows. Like, what did he look like?"
No.
Right?
Hell no.
So a couple weeks go by, and it's just me home again. And I get, there's a knock at the door, but it's on like the way, it was kind of like a duplex, but not really. Like I had my own living room, my own bedroom, my own bathroom on one side of the house, but we shared the kitchen.
Right.
So like I had a front door and she had a front door. It was kind of cool. But so he came to her side where she would come in and out of.
Yeah.
But because we were connected through the kitchen and the dining room, I was just like, oh, somebody's here. Let me go over and tell them she's not home. When I went to answer the door, it was a dude. He had an all white. It looked like a Honda outfit. It was all white, and he had a bag, and he had a hat. And when I answered the door, I was like, hello? And he didn't say anything. I'm like, can I help you? He didn't say anything. It was this weird.
That's weird as fuck.
But like everything in my body was like, I shouldn't have answered this door.
He's up to no good.
Yeah, So anyway, we're just standing there looking at each other, and he turns around and walks off. I'm not making this up. This actually happened. I shut the door. I'm like, dude, that's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So she gets home. I'm like, dude, I'm telling her about it. And she was like, that's the guy. That's the guy from the other night who was looking in the windows. So we call the police, right? We make a police report. This was at the end of the school. This was at the end of the semester. In the summer, I would come home and I would work the pool at River Valley Estates.
Right.
I get a call one day from Urbana's prosecutor's office that I was named in this court case, and I had to show up as a witness because this guy got caught.
Damn.
And we had filed
what did he get caught doing?
Like assaulting a woman.
Whoa.
On the same street. There were other police reports, so they took all they must have, in the investigation, they went back and looked up who had filed a police report in this area during this time pertaining to this type of situation, and they were using that evidence to prove that he had like been stalking women.
Damn.
And then like premeditated. Was it premeditated or was it something that happened? So they were using that, and because we had filed that police report, we had to show up for court. But he ended up taking a plea deal, so we didn't have to come and like testify. But that shit is real. Yeah. That shit's real.
They be saying women have a fucking insane sense of intuition.
I believe it 100%.
Yeah.
It has saved my life and my kids' life. I believe it 100%.
So if it don't feel right, it probably ain't right.
If it doesn't feel right, it's not right.
Yeah, I trust your fucking intuition.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. I've never had a situation like that. But like damn near everybody I know has had situations like that where they've either had their house broken into. Thank God I've just never been in a fucking situation like that.
Yeah.
Because I will shoot a motherfucker. I really will.
I don't know what I would do for real. Like, would I freeze? Would I, like, what is my, I don't know what my response would be. I don't know.
I've already thought this shit out.
I know, but do you, like, in those situations,
that fight or flight shit?
What does your brain naturally do?
Because they say it's you either got that fight or flight. Like, you're either going to fight or you're going to run. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I literally walked outside to 2 guys in our car with my baby in my arm and started yelling and cussing and walking towards them. And then like my brain was like, "Whoa, what are you doing?
Stealing shit out of your car?"
They were trying to steal stuff out of my car. They stole. Damn. They were trying to figure out if my black bottle of supplements, I think, were pills. Because he dropped it when he took off and ran.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like an Advocare.
At your current place?
No, this was when we lived. I'm telling you. Don't think that when you move into a really nice neighborhood, things are not bad. Things are not going to happen. This is when we lived out behind Collinswood, like way in the back. Yeah, nice area in the township, not even in the city.
Because if they're a real criminal, then they're going to go where they know people got nice shit.
Yeah, I had started the car. We were getting ready to go to the gym early as shit. It was dark outside. Yeah. I went back in to get the kids. I told you guys in the last episode that sometimes we would take the kids to go to the gym while we would work out. Well, this is exactly what was happening. I come back out. I'm holding Micah in my arms to 2 men rummaging through. And I had already put my gym bag and my purse in the car. Like, these guys were dumb criminals. Yeah. They could have had my whole purse. They could have had my wallet, everything. They were focused on this black bottle of vitamins.
Probably thought they were probably just trying to get high.
It was like Clear Mood or something.
But it's like the hey, that shit's good though. That shit works.
It did. I loved it.
That shit works. But they were probably, because it's like the Home Alone movie. I mean, where did they go? They went to a nice ass fucking neighborhood. Where they thought
they were gonna find something.
Yeah, which is why I'm surprised that you don't hear about it more. Because, but then again, criminals, 9 times out of 10, they're dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you're a good criminal, why would you not go to a nice ass neighborhood where you know people are more inclined to leave their shit out because they think they're in a nice neighborhood and they got nice shit? It seems like all the fucking robberies and shit happen in the shitty neighborhoods where motherfuckers got their shit locked up and they ain't got a whole lot of shit to begin with.
When I lived in the city, I would like accidentally sleep with like our garage door open, just fall asleep. You know, it was late. Yeah. And, you know, knock on wood, I did not have those experiences until I moved out there.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But, all right. We're going for, we went for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's a little skewed because the camera cut off a little bit. So, probably more like 1 hour and 10.
Probably.
But we hit that mark.
All right, send us your stuff, though.
Yeah, send us your stuff, man. Email us your stuff, man. Give us something to talk about so we know that we can pique your interest. And you guys got all the juicy stuff, all the juicy details, all the experiences and everything. So let us know what's going on. The email will be posted with this episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. There was quite a bit of stuff on this episode for them to weigh in on.
Yeah, engage.
Yeah, so engagement is always key. Let us know what you think about some of these topics. We try our best to either comment back to you guys, message you guys about your response, or talk about it on the next episode, whatever you guys might have said. So make sure you email us. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Until next time, we will see you on the Morning Brew podcast.